obviously people needing to act. This is a major situation, but it is really just, it's not that different than it was a little bit earlier. So just to give you that perspective here, we do have a Category 3 storm, and I want to show you the upstate mountains in northeast Georgia in relation to this storm. We're still a good distance away, but we're getting that cloud shield. You will notice the extra cloud cover tomorrow, a little bit of a breeze, but we're going to be on the outskirts. We're not going to get much out of this storm. Winds right now at 115 miles per hour, well-defined eye, getting heavy rain that's moving through. It's raining at about a ½ inch an hour in most spots, so that's nothing that's torrential or going to cause major issues just yet, but certainly something we'll have to monitor as the heavier rain picks up and as that wall of water approaches the coast. So here's the timeline as we go toward 8 a.m. Thursday, making its approach on the Charleston area, moving by Myrtle Beach in the afternoon. By 8 p.m. starting to push into North Carolina, or at least along the North Carolina coast near Wilmington, and then we'll be likely making a landfall somewhere around the Outer Banks as a Category 2 storm. That would be Friday morning, and then it is out. So finally, we will be done with Dorian by the time we get into Friday afternoon. For impacts around the Midlands and toward the south and east, that's where the heaviest rain will be. Along, of course, the coast, that's where we're expecting the most extensive issues. And for much more on that, let's head on over to meteorologist Ben Dorenbach with this futurecast. It really tells the story of how little we'll see in the upstate and how much along the coast.
Yeah, pretty steep gradient between the upstate and the coast. As we look at 8 p.m., that's already passed. But either way, by tomorrow morning, we'll see more and more of those heavy rain bands and those wind gusts close into the coast and Charleston areas. Notice a drop of rain or two in Columbia and a whole lot of nothing for the upstate. Maybe a few more clouds and some gustier winds, but nowhere close to what they're going to be seeing on the coast. So stray shower also possible later tomorrow evening in the mountains in the upstate, but all in all this impact from Dorian going to be confined to the coast and several miles inland. So that should be out of here though by tomorrow night. So just a day-long affair for the coast with Dorian, and other than that, local weather-wise, it's just been the unseasonable heat. Lower and middle 90s for high temperatures today, and that continues to show in our current temperatures. Not 90s, but still very summer-like. Some 80s still showing up, some 70s, and thanks to the increase in clouds, partly due to Dorian, it's going to be a little bit warmer overnight and to start the day tomorrow. But fortunately, that cloud cover will keep our temperature down into about the middle 80s in the upstate. A slight chance at a shower, but honestly, we're going to be mostly dry. A little bit breezy. We're talking 20-25 mile per hour gusts, but all in all, not going to notice much, if anything, here. And that's going to be a day-long affair, too, in the upstate, because Friday, it's back to sunshine and the heat, upper 80s, low 90s. Not a drop of rain in sight for not only Friday, but the weekend, also Monday. And the only chance of rain that returns eventually on days 6 and 7 there is Tuesday and Wednesday in the form of isolated showers. And a reminder, we have special hurricane coverage 4 to 10 a.m. on the morning news. We also have a special half-hour-long noon newscast from 12 to 12:30, and we have an extended version of the 4 and 5 o'clock news, which wraps up at 6:30. And as Hurricane Dorian moves out, that'll be reflected in our newscast from 10 to midnight tomorrow night.